Hi, today I'm going to show you how can we install the softwares on our Linux operating system. So for this, I have to be open my Kali Linux. So I'm doing just open my Kali Linux. From here, actually I have to be open my terminal. So actually we can do this same job in a three way. Okay, the first thing is we can directly install from our operating system, and the second way is we can use our browser, and the third way is we can use any third party. So third party means that we can use GitHub. Okay, so so manually one by one I will show you that how can we install on our system. Okay, so the first thing is you have to be watch of whatever I am doing at this moment there. So this is my terminal, and I have to be move my from normal user to my sudo user. Okay, so that's why before I do something I have to be alert my font. Okay, so I'm just doing control shift and I'm entering the plus. So at this moment just my font is increasing, so it's better to view. Okay, so at this point I have to be move my sudo user mode. So for the things I have to be type in here as sudo and su. Okay, so once I press in here sudo su, so I have to be declare my own password. So my password is, if I am showing you from here, so my password is Kali. Okay, and once I give my password Kali, I have to be use the same things Kali as well as, because when I install this operating system, I never change my password. Okay, so I'm showing you that. Just a second, please. Just a second, please. Okay, so from my screen, so you're watching that I am in my root user. So all of you know that how we can go our root user by using sudo su. So once we have our root permission, so we don't need to use this sudo code for furthermore use. Okay, so we have now our root mode. So I am just from here, I'm just doing clear, and at this point I am going to show you that how can we install any software from my operating system. So for these things I have to be writing here few codes. Okay, so basically that if I want to do install any software from my Kali Linux, so I have to be write apt command. Okay, like is that if I write in here apt. Okay, so but one thing I am going to clear from my first step, that is that if you installed your Kali Linux as a first time, so you have to be update and upgrade your all configurations. So here is the difference between update and upgrade. So uh, update means that your softwares, your operating system are getting updated. But if you using in here full upgrade, so that's mean that your all installed software are getting upgrade. Okay, so at this point, if I am using in here update, because we know that before you install any software, we have to be update. We have to be use update keyword. Okay, so I'm just doing in here apt and update. So once I press in enter, so my internal system are getting update. Okay, so here is the reading package list. It's going up. So once it is fulfill 100%, so then I will show you that how can we upgrade our whole system. Okay. Okay, I think it's done. Okay. So I'm just showing you to how to upgrade. Okay. So I'm just doing it here, apt, and I am just doing it here, full upgrade. So once I do in here apt full upgrade, and once I press on in my enter, sorry, just a second, here is a few error. Okay, so I have to do in here apt, okay, apt, and if I write in here full, and if I use in here tab, okay, so apt full upgrade. So what is happening in here? So this is very important because once you install Kali Linux on your system, so it requires full upgrade and update in every 2 weeks. Okay, so if you are not doing upgrade your whole system, so that's mean that when you need to install your essential software on your system, so sometimes it might be show you error message. So really from that kind of error message, so you have to be install, you have to be always up to date by your systems in every 2 weeks or 1 month. You have to must do that. Okay, so from here I already, when I thought that I will join this session, so prior to this session I already full upgraded my system. So that's the reason that it's not taking too much time. Okay, so everything on my system, everything is up to date. So how can I install that any kind of software by internal way? Okay, so for these things I have to be writing here. The first condition is I have to be perform with root user. So I am already in my root user. So second thing is I have to be writing here apt. Okay, and after I use my apt command, I have to use install keyword. Okay, install. And when I use install, my here is a few lines it's showing to make this command, but I'm not doing that command, perform that command. So I am going to install a software that's name is bitcode viewer. Okay, so I'm just writing here, sorry, uh, bytecode. Okay, so bytecode hyphen and viewer. So from this comment line, there is a question you can ask me. I'm just explaining you that how can we remember that kind of software name? That it's bytecode, then hyphen, then viewer. So it's not easy to remember for everyone to remember those software names like this way. That after bytecode, I have to be keep a single space, or I have to be keep a hyphen, and then I have to be use a viewer. Okay, so so for this reason, so we don't need to keep remember those words like this way. We have to just write a first word, we, or might be you can use a few letters, and then you if you press tab button, then the system will automatically suggest you which one you have to be choose. Okay, so even if you are not, if even if you not write bytecode the first words, might be you can use a few letters like me in on my screen, just byt, and if you if you press tab from your computer, then what it is going to show you that. So if you use the byte, and after that if you press tab key from your machine, so it is suggest you two software name. The first software name is bytecode viewer, and the second software name is bytes circle. Okay, so which one you want to agree install, so you have to be choose that from these options. So this is the shortcut technique. I think that you can use that to perform any installation. Okay, so I am just doing in here going to perform bytecode viewer. So just a second please. I have to write this command again, and just a second please. If I am pressing in here tab, So it's now suggesting me to perform yeah, install with bytecode viewer. Okay, so if I enter in here, so the software is internally completed. Okay, it's going to up, the processing is rising. Okay, so this is the first method that we can install a software from the internal machine. Okay, and what is our second way, and how can we do the same job in a second way? So for that, for perform installation of software with my second way, we can use browser. Okay, but if we are going to use a browser, so we have to be mention a few knowledge why something is coming like this way. So I'm going to show you one by one once my this current job will fulfill. Okay, just wait for a few seconds. And one thing is very important, that if you are thinking that you are going to use a virtual machines on your primary systems, it depends on your processor, it depends on your internal configuration of your machine. So if you have a and it's also, well, it's also depends on your RAM. If your RAM is in 16 GB, then you can use a 4 GB processor in a virtual machine or virtual workstation. But at this moment, I don't have that kind of sufficient space as an internal configuration with my RAM. I'm just using 8 GB RAM in my system. So I just doing my all works. I have to be doing my all works with 2 GB. Okay, so that's why my system is kind of a slow. Yeah. So my bytecode viewer, this software has successfully installed. But how can I do that the same things with browser? And that will be our second way. Okay. So for install that software by using our browser, so I have to be click on Mozilla Firefox. Okay. So this is our Mozilla Firefox, but on my system I don't have any Google Chrome. Okay. So as a Linux operating system, I'm just going to write the name of Google Chrome. So like this way, just Google Google Chrome. Okay, and once I write in here, I have to be press enter. Okay, so we go to Google Chrome browser on our Linux system. Okay, so here is the options we are getting now. So we need to click in here, download now. Okay, okay. Okay, so here is a one important things that once my download has completed, so we can easily notice in here that from my download option, it's showing to me that Google Chrome is stable current AMD 64.deb. So here is the important question. So why this extension is such kind of .deb? So actually that my system, based on my system, it is Debian based Linux software, which one I am using now, which one I am performing now. So whatever I'm going to download, so everything's are coming with this is extension .deb. Okay, so I'm getting just deb. So I have to be go insert this folder. It will take a few seconds. Okay. Here is our Google Chrome downloaded file, which one I already downloaded in here. So I'm just going to move that to my documents. Okay. So in my documents, my download file has successfully moved in my targeted folder. So what I'm going to do now, so I have to be click on this folder, and I have to go open terminal here. Okay, so once I click on open terminal here, so it will bring me the terminal section like this way. So I'm going to increase the font. Okay, so at this moment, what I am going to do, I'm just showing you that. Uh, I'm going to my root user mode again. Okay. So now I have a permission as a work as a root user. So I can write in here just a pwd for check that my downloaded file is in here or not. Okay. It's just showing me that which path I'm just using in here. So I'm just staying on documents folder, and the path is like as a home Kali and then documents. So if I want to see which one how many items are already included in my documents folder, so I can also see that by using ls command. Okay, so I'm just typing in here. So from my terminal, so I don't need to open any folder. So from my terminal, I can use only the ls command, and through this ls command, I can check which one, how many files or which one files has already included my documents folder. Okay, and I got that. So the file name is Google Chrome stable current amd64.deb. And why the db is coming as an extension way? Because because my Kali Linux is based on Debian version. if my Kali Linux if my Kali Linux is not the Debian version, then the extension might be come out with a little bit another way. Okay, so I don't know that. So I know only one thing, that I'm using Kali Linux Debian version. So that's why the downloaded files are coming through like this with this Debian extension. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, so I have to be install that file from which one I already download. The downloaded file name is Google Chrome. Okay, but on Kali Linux, if you want to install any file from terminal, so we have to be use a keyword, and the keyword name is dpkg. Okay, so I have to use that dpkg. And here is a question, that what is actually meaning of dpkg. So dpkg is a package processing by using Debian extension. Okay, because my file is under Debian extension, and the package will be as well as same. So we are using dpkg. So that's mean that package will be processing under Debian extension. Okay, or Debian version, whichever whatever we can say. Okay, so I have to be writing here dpkg, and then I have to be mention installs first letter. So that's hyphen I means install. And then if I press on tab. So I told you before that we don't need to remember the software's name, or we don't need to remember those names for write as a command, or command for something, or command for installation. Okay, so we have to just declare first letters or few words, sorry, few letters, and then if we press in tab, then the terminal section will help us automatically to find out the matching words. Okay, so at this point in our Google folder, we have just only one software name is Google. So the choice is coming as uh, as a one option. Okay, so dpkg I mentioned in here, then install I, and then I software that name. Okay, so after that, what I should do, I have to be doing here enterprise. Okay, so I click on here, and you see the processing are increasing. The processing is increasing now, 70%, um, 75%. At it's just beginning to installation. So from my session, I'm just showing you till now the two method. The first method was how can we install any program by using a terminal section without using any browser. Okay, that was our first way to install. And the second option is now which one I am just showing you that we can use the browser. Actually, I think this is a hybrid system. So I'm using the browser. I'm just download a file by using browser, and after that I am doing install by using internal terminal with a root user. Okay, so I can say this is a hybrid way for installation and thing. Okay, so and the third part is I can use only a third party. Okay, so I'm just showing you that how can I use third party. But give me a few seconds because our installation, the recent job is not fulfilled. We have to be wait few seconds or few minutes for that. Sorry, it is taking a little bit long time. Actually, the installation process and the work process, it depends on your internal configuration, internal system configuration. If you have a very good configuration in your machine, then um, everything will process smoothly. Okay. Okay, the third way I can show you that at this moment. So the third way is we are not going to use our terminal. We are not using our installation process by using completely terminal or hybrid way, like is that we are not getting download from the browser, or then we are not doing install from our terminal. And the third way is we are going to use third party. Okay, third party. site. The third party means that the GitHub is a popular GitHub or torrent or onion. So basically those are the third party section, but those are not a very well trusted section. Okay, so as a cybersecurity professions or cybersecurity novice student, you don't believe the third party sections too much, okay, because they never give you guaranteed 100% trusted from their side. They if you find a software which one is already cracked from which one is already cracked and you are getting it very easily from there, okay, so that's not mean that you are safe. So you have to be think about your safety on your system, okay. So it can be malware, it can be a malicious program, it could be some kind of ransomware. So you have to be think before you install anything, okay. So as a demonstration, I'm just doing demonstrate a job in here now at this point. So I'm just using my browse to access a third party, and my third party name is T-bomb, uh, T-bomb Git. Okay, so I'm just writing in here. Just a second, please. Okay, so the third party name is T-bomb and Git. Okay, so once I using this section, I'm going to my third party section now, which name is T-bomb Git. Okay, so this is the GitHub. So here you find the T-bomb. Okay, so I'm just going inside. I'm just going to click in here. But one thing that I'm not going to install anything from this third-party section because I don't know, even I don't know that how much uh, how much it will give me safety for my system. Okay, and there is no any um, guarantee or insure by something that this section is trusted by owner, okay. So if I don't know anything, so I shouldn't be install anything, or I shouldn't be grab um, anything from I shouldn't be grab anything from any third party section, okay. So here you are seeing this is a list of some products, some softwares from third party sections, and this is not 100% um, what I can say, this is not 100% trusted by their owner. So you will find so many vulnerabilities from those products, okay. So what I can show you from here, because I'm not going to install anything from here, okay. So I'm just showing you the process, the way that is already has declared as a menu, um, and you can easily find it from here if you follow, if you check everything of what I'm doing now actually. So here is everything. Just a second, please. Okay, so the usage, so you were seeing in here that install by PIP. So if you are using here install by PIP, so you can use the, you can follow that things. If you are in ISH, so you can follow these rules. But which one we have to be following here? So just a second, please. Yeah, for Debian based GNU and Linux distribution, so we we can use this part. Okay, so here is the part of sudo apt install git. You have to be copy these things, then you have to be paste that on your terminal. When But before you do that, you have to be take the root permission. Okay, so and you don't need to be copy this sudo, you have to be just copy apt install and git, because I am on my screen, I am already. So once you have your root permission, you don't need to use that sudo keyword again and again. Okay, just copy this apt install git and press enter, and then you have to be use git clone, and that links for access tbomb.git. And what's the meaning of git clone? The git clone means you are doing installation something or duplicating something installation like this way. And then you have to use this cdt bomb, and cdt bomb means you are getting access the folder of tbomb. Okay, and the bash commands you have to be used after you declare cdt bomb. The bash meaning when once you are using bash command in your terminal, so and after that if you press enter from your machine, so that's mean your software is you are getting installation from your from your machine. Okay, so like this way we can use the third way, and the third way is non-trusted third party section. So like this three way we can do our job. The first way what I got after my research, and this is that we can use we can use only only our internal Kali Linux operating system for getting any kind of installation. And then we can use browser, so that is also another method. And the third method is we can use non-trusted third-party section. I think this is enough for everyone's for understanding a clear and better view that how can we um, progress with our ANI's program or softwares.